SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello and welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. Well, the city's no longer scourged, which means that now I have to go around and check in with everybody. That's kind of how it works whenever they've got one of these cities in this game, turns out. Hello, Dorfin. How are you feeling? Link, words alone cannot express the depth of my gratitude for you. Though I am certain that your travels will continue, know that you have the full support of the Zora, now and always. If there's anything I can do to aid you, please do not hesitate to ask me. So what's next for you? Well, now that my boy King Sidon has ascended the throne, I shall watch over the little ones and otherwise do as I please. Such is the privilege of a retired king. Once this world of ours has overcome these dangers, perhaps it would be fun to drag Muzu along on a tour of Hyrule. How would you get around? You seem... Well, I guess he must be able to carry himself around by foot. He could probably swim, right? He could probably swim. You're just really big is all. I've never seen you stand up. Anyway, is there anything else you would like to ask of me? I'm good on King's Guild right now, thank you. Be well, Link. Great, well, I'm glad you're in good spirits. Hi, Sidon. How's the crown feeling?
Hey.
Link, it seems the time has come for you to resume your heroic travels once again. I will continue seeking out information on our vanished Princess Zelda, you have my word. I am quite certain that the search for the princess will not be easy. Such important endeavors never are they? But no matter what transpires, know that I am always with you. Should you ever have need of me, simply ask and I shall appear. Great. I suppose I have to go away and come back in order to get the helm quest that doubtless exists. Hello, Muzu. Link, you have done it! With your help, King Sidon has realized... He's not king anymore. Has realized his full potential and become... Oh, wait. Sorry. King Sidon. I saw king and just assumed you were talking about Dorfin. Has realized his full potential and become a worthy successor. I can now leave Zora's domain free of concern. It is inarguably in good hands. You're leaving? You're leaving? You're going back to... Where are you going? As it were, I've been tasked with joining Pura as a representative of the domain. Oh, you're going to the... Oh, you're the one who's going to the lookout landing. Okay, gotcha. I look forward to joining my efforts with those of our brave Zora soldiers. Gotcha. All right, well, good luck with that, Muzu. Hello. In summation, and to repeat myself, as an attendant of Queen Yona, it is paramount to demonstrate more self-awareness. At all times and in every circumstance, you must behave in a way that is in no danger of reflecting poorly on her. Yes, I'm ever reflecting on that. Indeed, your words ring true. Sir Link. Hi. Oh, Sir Link, wherever are my manners? I was not quick to notice you had graced us with your presence. I'm terribly sorry. Why were you chewing out your compatriot here? What's going on? Perhaps that is because you were so absorbed in lecturing me. Honestly, and the reason for that is your lack of progress in the tasks you've been entrusted with. The Zora helm we are to present to Sir Link seems to be stored in a skyfish. Queen Yona kindly provided you with that helpful information, yet you have done nothing with it. Yes, that is so. I desperately searched the river for the fish that ate the Zora helm, but I returned empty-handed. Pure silliness. It is unlikely that the Zora helm was placed in an actual fish's stomach. I suspect you should be thinking of a skyfish as a metaphor, leading to the place where the helm is hidden. You never listen closely to my guidance, which often results in these ridiculous misunderstandings. Help me, Sir Link. Okay, so, Kira doesn't know where the skyfish is either, and is being extremely helpful by just sort of chewing out her compatriot the entire time. I know where the skyfish is. I wonder where the helm is in it. Hello, Yona. How you doing? Queen Yona, I guess it is now. Oh, Sir Link, thank you ever so much for your noble efforts. I have been earnestly pondering what I can possibly do to thank you for saving the domain, however. Jado found some ancient texts that mentioned the Zora Greaves. How are they ancient texts? I had them a couple years ago. It is said that those who wear them are gifted the power to swim in the water as they please. I am certain that such an item would be invaluable in your quest to locate Princess Zelda. I told Sidon and everyone in the domain that I hope to present this special gift to you, however. The Greaves in question have still not been located. According to the text Jado found, the Zora Greaves were created long ago. Yeah, like 2 years. 3, maybe. It seems they were offered up to the ancient Zora waterworks as a prayer for friendship between the Zora and the Hylians. Upon hearing that, I desperately searched there, but I was unable to locate them. I wonder where in the waterworks the Zora Greaves were offered. What are you talking... What are the waterworks? What is that? Do I have anything on my map that Says, was the waterworks this stuff up here? No? Ancient Zora waterworks. I don't know what that refers to. Maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe this. Maybe this. That's what you mean by the Zora waterworks. Got it. Okay. Cool. Well, at least now I know where the rest of the armor is, roughly. How many orbs do I have? Do I have enough orbs for trading in? I think I do. Hi. I definitely hit the skip button every time I talk to Goddess Hylia here. Yep, there we go. Great. It doesn't help either. You have to watch her do her shiny thing, or else she will not grant you the power you seek. I suppose the idea is that just by walking up to the statue, it's not like that's actually Hylia. Hylia probably has to, like, extend her influence into the statue because you showed up? Because you're all special or whatever? Maybe. Hi! How's it going, Torfo? Hello, hello, Hylian! I feel it would be a bit embarrassing to start calling you Link just all of a sudden. Well, in any case, I heard that you and Poseidon bested the sludge monster. Wow, that is extraordinary. I must get in on the action myself. Yes, I must. I hear that Gaddison found a monster fort, so there has been some talk of trying to clear them out. Gaddison has. Where's Gaddison? So I can go clear them out before you can do anything about it? Hi, Tautica.
Hi!
Link, I heard the news. They say you investigated the islands in the sky with our own King Poseidon. You're amazing. I'm so embarrassed that I was fast asleep because of the sludge, and while I slept, the two of you were doing so much for us. I made up my mind that I can't just leave things as they are. I'm going into that cave to rebuild myself stronger than ever. There's a stone that glows green there. Upon first sight, I was enraptured by it. Tell me about it. Indeed, its shape and weight make it ideal for strength training. It's a shrine. Where is this? If you're interested, why not go and see it for yourself? You'll find the glowing green stone southwest of the domain at the underground cave of Rallis Pond. Yeah, I'll do that, and then it'll be gone forever. Sorry. So you had sludge in your gills and therefore couldn't breathe, and now you feel bad about it? Come on, man. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, look, it's the old guy who wanted to know where all these were last time, but now there's probably a new set. Huh, Jado? Isn't that right? Hi. Ah, Link, it's good to see you. I am, after all, indebted to you for your repair of the stone slate. Thanks to your efforts, the sludge has disappeared, meaning that I can resume my research. Needless to say, I cannot possibly thank you enough. Speaking of thanks, Queen Yona has been searching for the Zora Greaves. She means to gift them to you. I recall an old text mentioning that they were dedicated at the ancient Zora waterworks. However, Queen Yona has searched the waterworks and turned up nothing. The Greaves are nowhere to be found. Despite that, I still feel as if they must be somewhere within the waterworks. Perhaps they're in a less obvious place, or maybe there's a chamber of the waterworks we're unaware of, or maybe the Queen's just an idiot. I'm not sure. Learnings of the Zora, anecdote 2, the great task entrusted to me as told by Prince Sidon. He genuinely rewrote all the slates in the domain. Sidon. I, Sidon, was entrusted with the great task of renovating the Zora stone monuments that had fallen to ruin. And he took that to mean just rewriting them. Amazing. There are 11 stone monuments total found in and around Zora's domain, including the one you are now reading. The former text written by my father, King Dorphin, could not be salvaged, so sadly it had to be replaced. Despite my royal blood, whispers abound that it is improper for someone my age to write over the king's glorious words. But do they not realize that it was King Dorphin himself who ordered me to undertake this restoration project? Father says it is not set in stone that I shall be the one to inherit the throne, as it is not a matter of blood alone. If we ask the eternal skies above whether I am fit to rule, they shall remain silent, and so we must look to our fellow Zora. He urged me to use these monuments to share my learnings and speak to our people, straight from my heart. Father is older and wiser than I. His sage advice is a gift. As such, I have inscribed my thoughts upon these 11 stones. I do not know how far-reaching my words shall be, but it is my hope that they will reach whoever needs to hear them most. Until one of my descendants writes over my musings many years from now, I pray they resonate with whoever reads them, says Sidon, assuming he will be king. I mean, he's right, but still. Great. Good to know, Sidon. So technically all the stone monuments have different writing now because Sidon just wrote over it. And the archaeologist is standing and staring at it like, I wish I could remember what they said before. You know, archaeology, it's supposed to be my whole thing, to be focusing on the past. And Clef, what's going on? Hello. He's unconsciously talking about crabs again. This is just so weird. If you ask me, Clef from the general store has been acting odd recently. Crab this, shell that. He's mumbling stuff like that all the time these days. I wonder if something's wrong. Huh. Something I can do to help? Apparently, yes. Crabs. Crabs. How's it going, Clef?
Yeah.
This is our general store, the Coral Reef. We were finally able to restock our fish thanks to His Majesty's King Sidon and you, the courageous Link. You really helped us out of a pinch. Anyhow, if you see something you like, just please crab it from the table. Oh, unless you have some other business with me, tell me and I shall not dawdle. Crabs, huh? Oh, perhaps I'm not doing a sufficient job of hiding my overpowering feelings about bright-eyed crabs. You see, I met a bright-eyed crab right around the time that all that nonsense with the sludge came to an end, so a few minutes ago. I was unable to stock any fish because of the damage caused by the sludge, and then it appeared. It was a single, glorious crab. It crossed my path while I was fussing and fuming. I was irritated. I was famished, and so I swallowed it whole. Yes, the spikes were incredibly painful, but once I was able to transcend the pain, there was magic awaiting me. No, more like it was greeting me with a warm hug of savory umami goodness. It was the tastiest thing, perhaps ever. Oh, I'm positively drooling just thinking about it. 1 or 2 is not enough, not nearly. No, I need 10. Can you please give me 10 of those decadent bright-eyed crabs? Naturally, I shall make it worth your while. This transaction shall surely keep me from becoming crabby. Crabby. Apparently I have the crabs. I got the crabs. Really? Would you be willing to give me 10 bright-eyed crabs, please? Yeah, okay. I just keep them in my pocket. There you go. 10 claw-inspiring crabs. Oh, yes. Crabs galore. Just gazing upon them, I can feel that umami goodness washing over the intense pain in my mouth. You have my thanks. In fact, here, since this is our first crab trade, I threw in a little bonus until we meet again. Wow. Dang, that's pretty good. When you gather more bright-eyed crabs, please let me know. At that time, I will make a trade for some products that are equal in value to the number of crabs you shell out. A crabulous deal. It's still an active... Okay, no, I finished it. Okay, cool. Great. I got a sapphire. So he ate a whole crab and tore up his gastrointestinal system with their shells. But he's enjoying himself so much that he's got to have more. Well, good on him. I changed my mind. I did. Okay, cool. I guess I'm good here. How you doing? I have come. Hello, Dento. You probably want to make that trident, huh? Yeah. Link, once again, you have done Zora's domain a great service. Thanks to the efforts of you and our young King Sidon, the domain has been saved. You must allow me to thank you. Link, if you intend to go up against the various phenomena plaguing this world, you need a weapon that is up to the task. The light-scale trident has been passed down through generations of the Zora since ancient times. It will not fail you. Bring me the necessary materials, and I will craft one for you with all due haste. You must acquire a Zora Spear, 3 diamonds, and 5 pieces of flint. Even a Zora Spear that is decayed will suffice. Return to me when you have the required materials. I will be waiting. Okay, so that's how we make that. Cool. Hello, LaFlat. The sludge has disappeared and a new king has taken the throne. A wonderful new page has been added to the history of the Zora. I wish that you could stay forever in our beautiful domain, Link. But as I understand it, you must be leaving. If you ever grow weary during your journey, please return to Zora's domain. You're always welcome here. Okay, cool. Thanks, LaFlat. Oh yeah, we got fishes now. Armored carp. Mighty carp. Hearty salmon. Ooh, these are some good fish. Oh. Give me that fish. Give me that fish. Give me those fish. Give me all them fish. I'm not great at the fishing, it turns out. And I keep going into my menus when I don't mean to. It's fine. Don't worry about it. There we go. No more fish. I eat all your fish. All the fish are for me. Ha ha. Now then. How's the inn doing these days? Link, so you're responsible for the sludge disappearing. I might have guessed as much. Thank you, good sir. As captain of the guard... Oh, you are the captain of the guard, aren't you? You're the one who was just like lying face down in a pile of sludge when I got here. It is my duty to reflect upon the awful tragedies endured by the domain because of the upheaval. From this moment on forward, I shall forever steel myself in service of His Majesty, King Sidon. I shall do so faithfully, just as my father, Segin, served the exalted Dorephan. Good for you. You keep it up. Hello? What's wrong? Finley? Is Finley missing?
Hi!
Hey, Lenny, listen up. I found a super old story in an ancient manuscript while organizing the inn's bookshelf with Finley. Here's the story from that ancient manuscript. Long, long ago at Tarm Point, a blessed stone was hidden away within a sacred shrine. It was a magnificent shrine that was overflowing with blessings. See? It's clearly an ancient manuscript containing a timeless secret, right? Yeah, it could be. Right? I knew of all people an adventurer like you would understand, Lily. Linny. I can't speak today, I'm sorry. This is probably something left behind by my great-great-great-great-grandpa. It's probably even more greats than that. It says the shrine is sacred, so there must be some truly amazing treasure there. As soon as she read this, my daughter, Finley, declared she was off on an adventure to find the treasure. Before he knew what hit him, she had grabbed Sasan, and together they raced out of the domain. Finley's headstrong, to say the least. She'll be fine, but I'm a little worried about poor Sasan. Tarn Point is a way off to the southeast of the domain, so it's pretty far. I hope they make it there safely. So I have to go check in on them, huh? Okay. Oh, no. I fell off the city. Let's sort of not do that. Man, that's a convenient ability. That is convenient, I must say. All right, cool. Hey, look, they still have the same sculpture up. I wonder if they're going to make a new one. I didn't technically get to, like, ride around on his back this time. I guess that's fine. Where could who be? What's going on? Crunk, a floating place. I'm sure that's what I heard, but... Oh. Link, how wonderful. You heard me talking to myself, didn't you? Since you are here, I must ask you something a bit odd. Have you heard anything about a floating place? I mean, there are lots of them. What about them? Here's my tale. When my dear wife May went out fishing, she was singing this mysterious song to herself. I found a floating place where I'll go catch fish with grace, a hop and a skip to a great fishing trip. And with that, my wife hopped and skipped over the breach in the east of the domain. At the time, I paid it no heed. She's given to songs of fancy, but her absence has started to weigh heavily on my mind. A floating place, a hop and skip away. I've never heard of such a place. My wife is the type to rush off in a fit of excitement. I'm worried what she will do with a word that she will do something rash. Oh, my beloved May, I dearly hope she has not gone somewhere dangerous. Isn't May the one who, like, swam down the river and wound up in a lake at the end of the river and then decided that she just lived there for, like, nearly the entire game last time around? Breath of the Wild, I mean? I think. Oh, there are children here now. I guess it's because time of day has changed. Hey, Tombo, what's going on? Dude, sleepy. Can't last any longer. Oh, wait, is this where you sleep? Oh. Where were you sleeping when the injured were here? Recovering, I wonder. Huh. So they have, like, communal bedrooms in the Zora domain? I guess that makes sense. I haven't seen any, like, bedrooms. Huh. Never thought about it before. Well, good to know. Alright, so we got quests all over the dang place. Wife wafted away, Gloria to Zora, I do kind of want the Zora Grizz and the Zora Helm, but maybe I should try and find Frunk's wife, huh? Let's go this way. I'm guessing a floating plate's going to be a floating island, but, like, how to get there is the question, Villains! I guess. Link, thank you for saving the domain once again. I could never repay you for all that you have done for us. But even though the sludge is gone, those foul villains keep showing up. What's going on? They're monsters. They built a fort past East Reservoir Lake in the north of Jabu Ridge. They're taking advantage of the chaos that was caused by the sludge. What rotten villains! There's no way to know if it's true, but there's a rumor that a Hylian has been captured. That is unacceptable, and for all we know, the domain could be targeted next. We can't just sit back and watch. We need a plan, and fast. I am a plan. Ha ha! Behold, what is going? Oh, right, of course. Summoning Sidon for the first time ever. There he is! Look at him! Sidon's vow is granted you the power to summon his avatar. Neat. Now we got all four of them. Look at us. Look at us, we're a regular pack of misfits. Alright, so we gotta go up on the ridge and deal with the monsters and find Frunk's wife. And you could all just, like, travel in a pack, you know. You get spread all over the place, and it's hard to tell who's even back there at times. Plus, I think it's okay if you show up in the middle of, you know, civilizations. I mean, I guess it would be, you'd run the risk of running into yourself, which I don't know how that would go over. But, yeah, whatever, it's fine. We'll just keep doing things the way we've been doing them. Alright. So, theoretically, monsters up here, huh? Unless I misunderstood where I was being indicated to me. Oh, blood moon. Great. Cool, cool, cool. Reservoir Lake. Hi. Whatever shall you do? I don't know. Ledo. Oh, Link, thanks to your most noble efforts, East Reservoir Lake is as clean as ever. I was so happy. I immediately went for a swim for the first time in far too long. When I did, I found a wondrous stone. Uh-huh. It's so dark that you cannot see it too well at present, but it's inside of that cave over yonder. All of the blue stones there are of stunning quality. Alas, they're also stunningly heavy. If I tried to swim with one, it would be so heavy that I would sink in no time and end up in the depths, wildly swinging my flippers. I've never heard any of you refer to your limbs as flippers. If only I had one of those stones, it would be enough. I would be able to work in earnest on fixing up Mifa Court. Uh-huh. You want a stone. So I guess I need a boat. Man, I keep getting just yanked in a new direction as soon as I step out of one area into another one. All right, give me a boat. Boat. I'm pretty sure I have some boats in here, right? Hovercraft, bolt boat, fishing trawler, headlight raft. I have a number of boats, but I can't remember if any of them were any good. Bolt boat seems dangerous to be going around on. Can I just hovercraft it? Sure. Give me one of those. Let's see if it works in water. It should, right? Being a hovercraft and all. Kinda? Doesn't seem ideal to the task, but it does seem to be working, so I guess good enough. So, this cave here, huh? I think I probably chose the worst possible option out of the boats I've got. But it is getting the job done, so I can't complain too much. Alright, blue stones. I guess I just need to strap one to the back of the raft and then bring it on out again? Reservoir Lakefront Cavern. Here we are. So, what we got in here? I'm not sure why the boat just stopped, actually. Keep going, boat. What the heck? Did I just lean back too far and it... Yeah, probably something like that. Grab. Nice. Okay, so we got... Let's see here. This is where the, bubble frog is, apparently. Yeah, this is fine. No, it's not. This is fine. Yeah. Great. There you are. Should probably switch to a less powerful bow, I suppose. Just get it over with, Zelda. I understand. Yes. Very spooky goings on. I understand. Great. Got that. Now then, you were saying? Yep. When the glow. As she says. When the glow. You do well not to forget it. And read you calm down even. Wonderful. Alright, so I need a basher. Bash. Pretty good veins of minerals in here, I must say. So where are these blue stones he was talking about, though? I guess not in this particular side passage, huh? Well, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, these. I always thought these were ice. Are they not ice? Okay. These are the blue stones in question. Got it. Well, that's fine, I guess. So just need to carry this back. All right. Can do, I think. What's so remarkable about these rocks, though? Like, they just look like rocks to me. I guess I don't know from rocks. Which is fine, I suppose. All right, let's get back out there. A nice, efficient cave, this one. I probably should have seen this coming. It's perhaps a bit too heavy for the boat. Okay. So, let's get out a different boat. All right. Okay. What do we got? We got a fishing trawler. Might be the way to go, huh? Sure. It's a bit more expensive, but that's okay. Should have the structural integrity to do what I need. I hope. Oh, right, it's called a fishing trawler because it's got a little chamber out front for the fish that you scoop up. With the zapper that's on front, which I forgot about as well. Well, this is fine. Oh, sure. I'll pick up this glowing cave fish that has offered itself to me. And I've murdered another one for no good reason. Oh, this is a rather slow boat, as it turns out. I guess I could have put more fans on it. I still could do that. Wow, it genuinely is just killing all the fish out front. This seems like a very unethical method of fishing. I'm not sure how I feel about this. You just swathe a path of destruction on your way to wherever you're going and scoop it up for later convenient extraction. Huh. I feel like the Zora wouldn't necessarily like a boat like this. They seem, you know, environmentally concerned to some extent, given that they have to coexist with the fish. I mean, they eat them, you know, they have to eat them. So they have to probably farm them carefully, I would think. So as not to just, like, depopulate the area. I don't know. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they got things under control. Where'd that guy go who wanted this rock? Oh, he's still there. Okay, it's just really far away. I should stop talking so I can skip this part. But it's too late now! Is that the waterfall that I took to get up to the dungeon in the first place? Might be. Not sure. Looks like this is the battery's gonna last just exactly as long as I need it to. Lovely. And here we are. Alright, well, gather up the cave fish I murdered. Alright. Blue rock. As requested, so delivered. There you go. Well, it's just hovering between us, because the quest is completing. There you go. Aww. Ah, that stone! Yes, that's it! That is it! Ooh. That wondrous stone! I lost my composure for a moment there. There are such other depths of my joy. Did you by chance carry this heavy stone all the way here? Yeah. Oh. 1,000 times I thank you! Now I can fix up Mifa Court! Link, you must allow me to thank you. Please take this along with my gratitude and complete awe. This is some elegant fabric that has the Zora emblem stitched on it. I hope you like it. Hey, neat. Thank you. All right, I shall now set off to begin my repair work. Link, it is so fortuitous that you are here to help. Thank you, truly. You know, I should go check out Mifa Court. I wonder if he's already done, because it just occurred to me. Whenever Link spaces out at the end of a conversation, and time passes, you don't know how much time it is that has passed. Like, all these things, the sludge got cleared up, and then some time passed, and now a whole bunch of stuff has happened while I wasn't paying attention. But, like, I could have been spaced out for any length of time, and I wouldn't even know. Link just has these episodes, I think, where he just sort of goes into a dormant state. Then again, he has been alive for, you know, more than 100 years at this point. And yet his body is still young, and I feel like there must be side effects for all this, is all I'm saying, you know? That's my suspicion, anyway. Ow. Great, there we go. You really shouldn't attack people who have dazzle fruit sticks, but, you know, guess you learned that lesson the hard way. I'm not catching it. I don't want it. I never wanted it to begin with. Alright, let's see here. What was that? Oh, a fox, of course. It's a dog-like sound, so I was like, was there a dog out here somehow? I don't know. Don't mind me. Alright, so this goes... I'm guessing that's... Yeah, that is indeed the Sky Archipelago, okay. And that means that I am currently at the East Reservoir Lake. And that means that my pants are around here somewhere. Oh, there's a waterfall. There's a whirlpool out there. Right, wait a second. That's the one that Sidon created. So it wouldn't be related to that, I wouldn't think. Then again, I guess it could be, but how would I have missed it the first time, you know? How would they guarantee you to miss it? Where could there be that Yona wouldn't think to look? I can't search the bottom of the ocean. Whereas, theoretically, the Zora could. So... You know what this is an opportunity to do? This is an opportunity to use a rocket shield, I think. Let me see here. Rocket. And then we attach it to... Well, I can attach it to this shield. I'm always worried about these Zora Donite shields, because they seem to get destroyed so very quickly. Wait, were there actually... There were materials for just making a dang boat. Of course there were. I don't know why I thought there wouldn't be. Alright. Great, so... I guess I could go back down into the whirlpool that Sidon made. Amazing that it's still going. just don't know what would be different down there. Let's have a look. Might be exactly the same. Might be a waste of my time. Only one way to find out. Alright. So this is the place where I refilled all the water. I guess this is the waterworks. Maybe. Right, this is the waterworks. Thus it being the place where I had to turn on the water and such. So of course this is the place I need to search if I want my pants. My pants that were apparently passed down via ancient legend somehow in the past couple of years. Did Zelda... What if Zelda took my pants? What if Zelda took my pants with her to the past? And then created a whole false history just to mess with me before she became a dragon? Passed them down as a legendary artifact, but they're just my dang pants. From a couple years ago. I don't know, maybe Zelda would do something like that. I have no idea. Hi, the water! What about it? Hi. Well, now, is that not you, Link? It sure is, Groove. Let me guess, have you also come here and searched for a lovely new diving spot? If so, I have some heartbreaking news to share. This will be tough to bear, but I ask you that you stay strong. There is no water here. None! I had hoped to break new ground by diving amid these solemn ruins. I was positively brimming with excitement. Alas, my joy was short-lived. When I arrived, the water suddenly retreated until I could see the ground beneath. A diver without water is like a bird without sky. It is a sad state of affairs, I assure you. So the water all retreated into the ground again. Despite the fact that I blasted up all the things that let the water out. Why would that happen? It doesn't seem like the pipes are blocked up or anything, so where did the water go? I guess that's my job to figure out. That's what Groove is here to inform me about, so that I can go find out why that happened. And probably find my pants in the process. Ah. Yeah, okay. That would answer a few questions, wouldn't it? So a sinkhole opened up, and now we have this deeper chamber. Alright. So what's the deal here? We got some waterfalls I can go swim up. I guess I should do that. Swim up. Okay. It does make for a better traversal method than just walking around on foot, I suppose. And there's something behind this one. A box! What's in the box? Is it my pants? Wait, something is attacking me. There's a... Oh! Cool, well, I got my pants. Yeah, okay. I totally didn't take an observation that there was a talus in here. Well, I think I need a photo of a talus, don't I? Great. Monster collection. Luminous talus. There are a lot of varieties of taluses. Ow! And I'm not sure that I really need to get all of them. But I'm sure Kilton would probably appreciate it anyway, huh? Great, down he goes. And let's see here. I need a smasher. Hey, a smasher. Smash! 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 Oh, come on. I was so close. This is ridiculous. You're being ridiculous. Nah. There. I could have just stayed up there and swung one more time and we'd be done here. But I guess everyone gets to have their last little attempt at life, huh? Even you, a giant rock, who's alive for some reason. What is it? What was it that made Ganon be like, you know what would be pretty cool? Angry rocks. What if the rocks were angry? It feels like he was, I don't know, drunk or something, and he was just like, yeah, that'll get him. I'll make the rocks angry, and then the rocks will squish him when he walks on them. Yeah, that'll get him. I don't know. Maybe there's more reason to it than that. Maybe there's some kind of organic life that he just recruited to his cause or something. But it doesn't feel like it, does it? Well, in any case, I got my pants. I got my pants. There they are. Let's have a look. These greaves have been passed down among the Zora for generations. It's been said they're crafted using dragon scales, equip them to swim faster. Swims fasters. Yes. Good. Got that anyway. So I guess let's get out of here. So the other one was at the Skyfish, right? Which is this here, Floating Scales Island. All right, so what's the closest place to get to there? Mifakort. Well, let's go see if Mifakort's already done, and see if I was spaced out for quite a while. That sure looks done to me. I must have just stood there for a while, huh? Giving him some time to work on it. Hi, what are you doing? Trello. I had prepared myself that we may have to live with the sludge for another 100 years or so. In this instance, I am happy to have so massively miscalculated. The young ones have saved us all. I am, of course, speaking about our brave King Sidon. However, my son Riven and my granddaughter Dunma have also become so dependable. They're like brand new Zora. I cannot allow them to take all the glory for themselves. I will train until I return to form, starting with these legs of mine. So I'm going to run in circles. It's good for you. Okay. Have fun. Mifakort's up there, though, huh? What are you doing? Hi. Oh. Link, thank you so much for your assistance at the reservoir. That stone was absolutely ideal for repairing the park. I intend to try my best at making it look even more beautiful than it did before the upheaval came to pass. Okay, so he's still working on it now. That makes sense. It looks pretty good, though. I don't know. Maybe he did get some work done. I didn't have a look at it after the sludge was taken away, so I don't know. He'll take care of it in his own time, I'm sure. Perhaps I wasn't spaced out for that long. Anybody up here? No? Cool, that's fine. Alright, so there's a waterfall there, and that leads to what exactly? More of that. But I want to go to Floating Scales Island. That is really hard to tell where that is in the middle of a rainstorm, as it turns out. Is that it? That's it. Okay, cool. So, my helm is there, huh? It's the only skyfish I know about, anyway. So let's head that direction and see what we can figure out. Did I need to run to the end of that thing in order to make it out here? No, I think this is going to work, isn't it? This is probably going to work. We're probably good. Wonderful. Okay. So. Skyfish. I'm at the Skyfish. Maybe I should revisit what the quest actually said? Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see here. Never-ending lecture. Within a skyfish. It's inside the skyfish. Okay, so that path down and around may have actually been relevant, huh? Let's have a look here. Is there a platform I can get to where I can ascend through this guy? I feel like I searched this pretty well back when I was here the first time, but... Inside it. Right. They did mention specifically that it was inside, and thus she was searching for fish that had eaten the helm. Where... Do I have to make like a hover platform that I can ascend from? That could be, actually. Let's see here. I still don't have any of those actual hover platforms, do I? The Zonai hover platforms. I wonder if I just never get access to those in capsules. Possible. Do I have anything that would be particularly suited for it here? That? I don't want it to go over. I want it to go... I don't want to go up. I want it to go over. So... But I can work with that, I assume. Let's see here. The question is, do I have any platforms? This one probably will work, right? Let's just make one like this. I don't remember... Oh, right, that's the ball. There was a puzzle object. So kind of a waste, I suppose. But that's all right. That's all right, because I just needed a base that I could work with. So now, we get out a rocket. And we attach the rocket to the side of this thing. And then... A rocket may not have been the right choice for this, huh? Well, let's just see what happens. I get clipped. I got clipped. Pretty good. Alright, well, let's get back up there. Just slam my head directly into the side of the skyfish. That'll do it. That'll help. It's gotta be an ascension situation, right? But there's absolutely nothing to stand on down there. So I'm going to need to build something that'll allow me to ascend into it. Where's the waterfall I take to get back up there? There it is. Okay. Unless there is another way into it. But I don't know, this really seems like it might be an ascension situation. But then how is anyone normal supposed to be able to get in there and get stuff out of it? Obviously it's in bad disrepair, but like if there's a chamber inside it, there ought to be a way into the chamber, you'd think, right? I would think anyway. And I mean, I prepared a hover platform off of the lowest point on the skyfish that I can stand on, and it was not low enough, so... Doesn't seem like a particularly promising start. And they're probably not going to have to meet... they're probably not going to expect me to be too stupid about this and how I solve this particular puzzle. Maybe it is just a matter of floating around until I see a path at the inside. But, like, there's not much to work with. Search again from this side here. I really don't see much. So maybe this is a situation where I have to just, like, pilot something over there. Okay. Alright. Did I favorite anything that involved one of those, like, large, pilotable, floating boxes? I think I did I? I probably should have. Let's have a look. That would be a no. Delightful. Alright, well, in that case, what can I do? Let's make another one of these. And let's see. If we get out a fan and a control stick, maybe 2 fans. Okay. And then we just put this guy on here. That is not what I was going for. Let's try that again. Attached to the platform, please. Yeah, like that. Okay. Let's see how this works out. Right, once it's activated, it can't be... Oh, and okay. Once it's toggled on via this, it can't be moved laterally. And as soon as I let go of the control stick, it turns off. What the heck? What do I do? Probably not that, huh? Okay. Okay. If they wanted me to ascend inside it, they probably would have put one of the chunks of it directly underneath it. I suppose it could just be on one of the chunks of rock floating around, but that seems unlikely, doesn't it? Ah! I just didn't search enough. Man, how did I miss this? I was searching specifically for this for so long. Was this actually here before I did the dungeon? Maybe it was sludged over or something? Cool, I got it. Great, I did it. Okay, wonderful. We got the full set. And look at me! I'm like a little Zorman. Should I go back to town and show it off? I could do that. I could do that, sure. At the very least, I should get that lecture stopped, right? All right. Waterfall, please. Waterfall, please. Surely they must have waterfalls around here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Zoom. So how's my, I have spin attacks now. I forgot that you get spin attacks in the water when you have the full Zora set. Ha-ha! Alright, so let me get up here. I don't feel that much faster at swimming, to be honest. Hi. I found my pants. Oh, Sir Link! Just a moment. What is that upon your feet? Could those be the Zora Greaves? Yeah, I found them. And took them for my own. Wow, so a large hole opened up within the waterworks, draining the water. And the Zora Greaves were at the bottom of that big hole. Extraordinary. After all that my siden has told me, I can safely say that it is so like you to find them on your own, Sir Link. May they prove useful to you during your own noble travels. The Zora Greaves are a symbol of the friendship between the Zora and the Hylians. As such, it is a most fitting gift for you, as you are truly an irreplaceable friend to all the Zora of the domain. Speaking of irreplaceable friends, whenever my dear Sidon opens his mouth, chances are it is to speak of you, Sir Link.
Whoa.
He'll say things like, Link is the best, and also, no task is insurmountable when I'm with Link. I feel a bit silly telling you this, but after all that has transpired, I truly understand how he came to feel that way. Sir Link, thank you so very much. That he has found a true companion in you makes me as happy as it does him, and not jealous at all. Zora's domain will always be with you, now and forevermore. Consider that a fervent promise. Please do not be a stranger, dearest friend of the domain. Wasn't this armor set made for me by Mifa as like an engagement thing? Why is everyone talking about it like this? I don't know. It's fine. I guess it's fine. Hey, Sidon, you got any? Hey, there you go. Secret treasure. Ah, Link, your timing is impeccable as ever, my friend. I have not discovered any new hints about your princess, I fear. However, I have stumbled across something fascinating. As I was diligently organizing texts relating to the royal family, I came across one of particular interest. The content regarded a secret treasure, and at once I thought of you. This seems just your sort of thing. So, intrigued? Yeah. You never disappoint, do you? Yes, this is just what I expected of my dearest companion. In that case, I shall let you in on the mystery. There was a passage in the text I mentioned that went as follows. The great fish, the eternal guardian, a secret treasure awaits just beneath the stony form of its statue. Below the long bridge that reaches for the statue, leave your fears behind. Pass beneath 2 waterfalls to find your prize. That's awfully specific. So, what do you make of it? It's like a good old-fashioned treasure hunt, is it not? That said, it was a very old book, so it is questionable whether that secret treasure is still there or ever was. However, if there's truth in those ancient words, this treasure may be of use to you. If you see fit, I encourage you to seek it. Meanwhile, I'll just stand here. Ha ha! That's fine, thanks, Sidon. It seems like I should be able to find that pretty easily as well, but for right now, where's that lecture going on? I guess it was just over here, wasn't it? I went the wrong direction. It's like here-ish. In the throne room. Back here. Yeah. Hey, go easy on her. I got it. The Zora helm previously used in battle was damaged beyond repair. That means this information Queen Yona found is the only key we have to repaying our immense debt to Sir Link. Hi. Ah, it's you, Sir Link. Is there something we can help you with? Yeah, look at my head. Look at my weird head. It looks like your weird heads. Wait a moment, huh? Sir Link, that thing upon your head, is that not the Zora helm? Yeah. The fish sort of fixed it up on its own, apparently. To think it was hidden on a fish-shaped island floating up in the sky. So, the Zora helm was up in the sky, meaning it was impossible for us to find it from the start. I mean, there was a waterfall to climb to get into it, but you're not so good at the floating part to get to the waterfall, so I guess, yeah. Thanks to you, Sir Link, our goal was achieved, same as though we had retrieved the helm for you ourselves. Perhaps this means that Kira's lengthy lectures will finally come to an end. Probably not. Chroma. This was intended to be our opportunity to honor Sir Link for his contributions. Instead, we caused trouble for him. We have much to be sorry for, and yet there it is, that inexplicable smirk upon your face. It seems it again falls on me to instruct you in proper conduct for an attendant. Listen carefully. No, it cannot be. I was so sure the lectures would finally end. Enough tomfoolery. I will not allow it. This cannot be happening. Apparently it can, and it's no longer a quest, so I can't help you this time. Good luck with that. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to end for today because I got a late start on this particular business. And so I'll end where I started, but now I look the part. See? I got my weird little flappies on my ears. What are you doing in here, Yona? Oh, she's not thinking about pants anymore, and therefore she gets to hang out in the throne room as well. Well, good. Look what I did. Great. Where is that treasure? It's the only thing Sidon is thinking about. Where's that treasure? I gotta know. Well, I'll probably go get it for him next time. But for now, I'm going to leave off. So, thank you for watching. Next time, I'll probably go get him his helm, and then, I don't know, see what else I can do around the domain, and maybe then we'll move on. I do have to go back up to the guy who wants me to use all my sage abilities to, up at the, you know, up here. Here. Thiflo Ruins, that's the one. I gotta go back there at some point. Maybe we'll go there next, after the Zora City? I don't know. We'll see if I remember that by the time I'm doing an episode that involves that. Anyway, sorry, rambly today, and yet can't read text. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.